Welcome. The current presentation deals with the evaluation of the potential of the 4 plus 2 model on LIC of India. LIC of India is the largest provider of life insurance run by the Government of India. It was started in the year 1956 with an initial turnover of 200 crore rupees, and now currently it possesses a turnover of 15,60,482 crore Indian rupees. The 4 plus 2 model. Harvard Business School professor Nitin Nohria, along with William Joyce and Bruce Robertson, conducted a study to look for common management practices that succeed. They carefully examined more than 200 well established management practices as they were employed over a 10-year period by 160 companies. The management practices were classified as follows: primary management practices, which are strategy, execution, culture, and structure, and secondary management practices, which are talent, innovation, leadership, and mergers and partnerships. A company needs to adhere to all the 4 primary management practices and any 2 out of the secondary management practices that are best suited for its success. Here is an outline of the fit between the current strategy followed by LIC and the 4 plus 2 model. Primary management practices. As per the model, strategy of a company is required to be sharply defined, clearly communicated, and well understood by employees, customers, partners, and investors. LIC, being the largest insurance providing organization, is a service provider since their products are intangible. LIC spends enormous amounts of time and money in market planning and research to understand social trends, competition, new technology, etc., to adequately encourage people to save their money at LIC and insure themselves. Execution. The model requires the company to develop and maintain flawless operational execution. It stresses on the fact that a company might not always delight its customers, but it must make sure to never disappoint them. In spite of being the biggest insurance organization in India, serving millions of customers, the percentage of customer satisfaction maintained by LIC is the highest compared to any of its competitors. Culture. The model suggests that corporate culture advocates sometimes argue that if you can make the work fun, all else will follow. Companies must create a challenging and satisfying work environment and reward the achievements with pay based on performance. There are over 1.1 million insurance agents who work for LIC, and LIC promotes people from taking up agency under the slogan, "Be your own boss." Structure. The model suggests that winners show that what really counts is whether structure reduces bureaucracy and simplifies work. Managers are required to simplify and make the organization easy to work in and work with. With 2,048 branches, LIC has the biggest IT network in India, and communication between the upper management and the insurance agents are done seamlessly on a continuous basis. Secondary management practices. Out of the 4 secondary management practices, namely talent, innovation, leadership, mergers, and partnerships, LIC predominantly deals with leadership and innovation. For 59 years, LIC has been a market leader and ruled the life insurance market in India, since a major stakeholder of LIC is the Government of India itself. Being the largest in the sector, the necessity to keep upgrading their products and services and implementing new technological innovations is required to keep competition at bay. It continuously uses disruptive technology and cannibalizes its existing products and brings in new ones to satisfy customers and outperform their competitors. Issues associated with applying the 4 plus 2 model. Primarily, the 4 plus 2 model was researched and structured in a 10-year time frame between 1986 to 1996. This was a time period when technology was way behind compared to the present day. The studies were made according to the scenarios that existed then, and it is not necessary that the situations have remained the same. The concept of 4 plus 2 suggests that the 4 primary management practices are mandatory for a company and any 2 are sufficient from the secondary management practices. This concept may prove to have a flaw since the performances of companies are contextual. The main context that have changed and is ever changing is technology and customer behaviors. A company may not achieve success only through a fixed set of 4 plus 2, and on the other hand, it may require to try various combinations out of the 4 secondary management practices. It may sometimes require to use all 4 secondary management practices, which the model does not deal with. LIC has been successful in most of the practices but needs to focus on talent, innovation, as well as leadership to maintain a market leader position in the years to come. The use of the model to help LIC shape its forward strategy. With respect to the application of the 4 plus 2 model, LIC may consider using the combination of strategy, execution, culture, structure of the primary management practices, along with talent and innovation of the secondary management practices. Any company requires innovation and a talented workforce to take care of it. Considering LIC's present market conditions, it has significant scope in implementing new talent and improving the existing talent. LIC runs because of the insurance agents who work for it, and hence it is they who represent the entire organization. A large population of India remains uninsured, and that proves to be a good opportunity and potential for LIC to immediately act upon and take advantage of the situation. It may consider conducting more efficient training programs for its agents to work and use the innovations better to approach customers and serve them better. The 4 plus 2 model can thus be considered for implementation at LIC of India. Thank you.